every color, sound, and tradition.
From the past that shaped us
to the future we proudly define.
Some TV, Africa, seen, heard, celebrated. Some TV, cause of the nation. Africa, a land of truth, rhythm, and resilience.
Where every thread of the fabric tells a story.
Every beat of the drum echoes heritage.
And every voice carries the soul of generation.
We are Africa, bold, beautiful, and timeless. Had something.
Welcome. I'm Herbert Naftali Bandor, bringing to you live update from Jalingo, the Taraba State capital, with news hours on Super Media Television. You can follow us on Facebook at Some TV and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Some TV Lives for more. And in today's news across Nigeria, we'll bring to you reports of development across Nigeria capturing major security breakthroughs, political shift, education reforms, environmental actions, party realignment, infrastructure upgrades, judicial decisions, and public health alert. We will also bring reports from military rescues and anti-bandit operations to school support programs, refugees return, clean-up effort, and rising civic concern, as every state reports with significant updates shaping national discourse. Now, let's get the news in full. The troops of 6th Brigade Nigerian Army under Operation Wild Stroke successfully rescued kidnapped businessman Mr. Gali in Dogongawa, Taraba State. His drivers abducted in January 11th in Benue State was killed, causing disruptions to trades and transport. The intervention rescued security along major commercial routes, boosting traders' confidence, safeguarded supply chains, and reinforces investment trust, while demonstrating the Army's commitment to maintaining law and order in region while supporting local ethnic and economic stability. Meanwhile, the Taraba State Ministry of Justice and the Nigerian Police Force collaborated in an interactive session to strengthen investigations and criminal prosecutions. The officers from the State Security Investigations Departments and divisional units participated, guided by the Director of Public Prosecution, Barrister Abubakar Dahiru Mustafa, focus on the adherence to administrations of criminal justice law, proper documentation, human rights compliances, and collaborations with legal officers, while aiming to enhance prosecutorial effectiveness and public confidence in the state justice system. Reports indicate that senior media managers toured Benue State to observe Governor Hyacinth Alia's developmental projects. Their visit covered health facilities, schools, infrastructures, and industrial sites, noting visible improvement benefiting the citizen. The official said transparency was promoted and progress deserved recognition. In parallel, the state government began distribution of teaching and learning materials in January 18, 2026, in partnership with the Universal Basic Education Commission. The initiative aims to improve education quality, teacher support, and student access, complementing infrastructure upgrades and digital learning programs. Military air and ground operations in Kwara State have forced bandits to flee forest hideouts, neutralized criminal scams, and left many injured. Recent abductions on Idofin, Adoagba, and Ola Road involves 2 women and a young boy. 1 woman escaped and the other was released. Security agencies are intensifying efforts to locate the boy. Concurrently, the Kwara led North Central in APC registrations with 227,000 registrations. So official press governance, reforms, and party leadership calling for extended registration to encourage broader participation. The federal government intensified the Ogoni clean-up programs in Akwa Ibom State. to test environmental justice and governance. The officials from the Hydrocarbon Pollution Remediation Project and Ogoni Trust Funds met in Ikot Ekweni to review soil remediation, mangrove restorations, water provisions, livelihoods, and health interventions. Observers stress institutionalizing high preps while ensuring accountability and mobilizing funds to rebuild public trust and achieve tangible results, thereby restoring environmental and community well-being across Ogoni land. The Plateau State Governor, Caleb Mutfwang, officially joined the All Progressive Congress, welcomed by the Vice President Kashim Shettima and the Senate President Godswill Akpabio, the APC leaders at Jos Polo Ground. The rally celebrated unity, collaborations, and development prospects. Governor Mutfwang commended former Governor Simon Lalong for his leadership and pledges to strengthen the party, support Bola Ahmed Tinubu's 2027 re-elections, and foster economic growth, peace, and social progress in Plateau State, while enhancing both political and developmental outcomes. The Kaduna State is revising its youth policy to incorporate the digital green twin transition, emphasizing job creation, innovation, and sustainable development. The Civic Impact for Sustainable Development Foundation highlighted youth as a vital economic asset while addressing high unemployment and gender gaps. Recommendations include solar-powered digital hubs, green technology ventures funds, and increased youth participation. Additionally, Governor Obasani flagged off reconstruction of Ahmadu Bello University's 60-kilometer internal roads to improve mobility, safety, accessibility, as well as job creation. Furthermore, Ni Tolua Lope, the CEO of eTransact Limited, proposed a unified tokenized national identity systems, linking income and location into the national identification number. He said it could broaden Nigerians' access to affordable credit, reduce repeated verification procedures, and curb exploitative lending, as well enhance financial inclusion for workers such as drivers, security personnel, and regular earners. The Borno State plans to repatriate over 3,000 Nigerian refugees from Cameroon after 11 years. The governor, Babagana Umar Zulum, promises is being fulfilled with coordinations from the National Commission for Refugees, Migrants, and Internal Displaced Persons. Alongside the Cameroonians and humanitarian supports, the refugees mainly from central and southern Borno fled insurgency but now voluntarily return with logistical assistance. This operation marked a significant milestone in restoring displaced citizens, rebuilding communities, and reinforcing stability in Borno State. Medicine Sans Frontiers, that is Doctors Without Borders, reported over 40 suspected Lassa fever cases in January at Abubakar Tafawa Balewa University Teaching Hospital in Bauchi State. The spike is unusual for this season, prompting year-round operations of the 60-bed center with plans to expand capacity. The patient receives medical and psychosocial support, while community awareness encourages earlier treatment. Authorities emphasizes preparedness, patient education, and ongoing monitoring to prevent outbreaks as well as safeguard public health across Bauchi State. And in Kebbi State, the All Progressive Congress suspended Kabiru Labbo Jega, the Permanent Secretary of Community and Rural Development, for allegedly inciting violence in Jega town. The zonal vice chairman announced the suspension to protect party unity. The official warns that further misconduct could lead to expulsion. Highlighting adherence to rules and internal cohesion, the party leader stressed that his actions were a threat of internal stability and reaffirms commitment to maintaining peace in order among party members. We will pause briefly for a word from our sponsors. Stay tuned, for we have more captivating stories coming to you ahead.
want to score 280 and above in JAMB? At Taraba Business School, we can make your dream come through. Register now for our JAMB and CBT training. Intensive JAMB and WACE coaching classes with experienced teachers is ongoing. You will also be trained on computer-based training, CBT. Visit Taraba Business School today. We are located opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Taraba State. You can call the following numbers for inquiries: 080 602 69140, 070 634 28464, 080 606 60861. Do you want to score 280 and above in JAMB? At Taraba Business School, we can make your dream come through. Register now for our JAMB and CBT training. Intensive JAMB and WACE coaching classes with experienced teachers is ongoing. You will also be trained on computer-based training, CBT. Visit Taraba Business School today. We are located opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Taraba State. You can call the following numbers for inquiries: 080 602 69140, 070 634 28464, 080 606 60861.
We're glad you're still with us. Moving on to report in Sokoto State. The Federal High Court in Abuja dismissed Nnamdi Kanu's motions to transfer from Sokoto Custodial Center. Justice James Omotosho ruled the motion as incompetent due to procedural lapses, absence of supporting affidavit, and withdrawal of legal aids. The council representation, Kanu, the leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, urged distance impeded the personal appeal of his life imprisonment sentence. The court upheld continued detention while emphasizing adherence to judicial procedures and proper legal channel. The African Democratic Congress leadership in Gombe State issued a warning to members against attempting to amend the party constitution before formally joining the party. In a joint communique by the National Working Committee and Board of Trustees, the officials stressed that such actions could create confusion. Citing Article 8, they reinforce proper ward-level registration procedures. From ward, local government and state congresses were postponed due to unforeseen circumstances, with new dates to be officially announced, while preserving organizational disciplines and unity among party members. The Rivers State Governor, Sir Seminelai Fubara, was praised at his 51st birthday for youth-focused leadership. Captain Stanley Peppers highlighted policies emphasizing skills training, infrastructure, education, and social programs. Observers noted that Fubara's calm and steady governance fosters development, opportunity, and peaceful coexistence across communities. Additionally, the Conference of National Political Parties and a coalition of national civil society organizations condemned impeachment plot against Fubara, calling it politically motivated and urging President Bola Tinubu to intervene to safeguard democracy. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, launched an alternative development project to replace illicit cannabis cultivation with legal high-value crops. Brigadier General Muhammad Marwa, retired, explained the initiative, says it provides sustainable livelihood, food security, and community empowerment, focusing on Artemisia annua. The traditional rulers, youth, women, and market groups are encouraged to participate. The program aligned with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's Renewed Hope agenda, while promoting inclusive development-driven alternatives while reducing criminal activities linked to illicit farming. That's wrap up today's edition of News Across Nigeria. You can connect with us on Facebook at Som TV and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Som TV Live. For now, I am Harvard's Naftali Bandawa. Thank you for joining us. Stay safe, stay inspired, and keep shining. Remember, Super Media Television is there for you. Good afternoon.